I'm back with another adventure, and I got my boy Tim.
Shell, yeah.
From Breaking the Shell. Now, guys, we're in this abandoned, haunted house. It's got a really tragic story. Tim was filling me in on this place. There was a husband and wife. They had a young child. The child, it's a mystery how it died, but it passed away. And out of grief, the mother had committed suicide here in this house. And her husband was all that was left. He just could not live here anymore, but he could not bring himself to sell it since it's the only ties he had to his family. And Tim's been here before. He's had some activity. They say this place is extremely haunted. It's got a really tragic history, guys. We're going to do some investigating here. We're going to take you with us, so follow us. Man, that floor is gone right there. That's a deep drop. These floors are not very stable. I thought that was Alf for a minute. They got out of here in a hurry. Built-in wall cabinets. Still a bunch of clothes over there. Stuff's just scattered all over the floors. Do what?
Creepy little pumpkin doll right there in the doorway.
Oh, I see it. Somebody's robbed the copper out of here. There's Shrek.
It's starting to fall more.
Do what?
It's starting to fall more.
What, the floor?
That wall.
Well, are you watching it fall?
Hear it?
Yeah. You guys check out that fireplace.
If that falls, dude, I don't know what it's going to do to the rest of this house.
Yeah, I know, because that's a load-bearing wall out there.
That's going to be a lot of weight to hit this floor. I'm really nervous about that right there.
Yeah, and look at the ceiling.
We need to get out of here before that happens.
You want to go ahead and go?
We need to go. Going that way for my intro.
Alright, guys, I think we've decided to chance it. What do you think, Tim? I think we talked about it.
It hasn't moved anymore.
Let's just stay away from that area.
Yes.
Let's go back here to the room where the wife... You didn't fall through the floor, did you?
No, but it cracked a little.
Oh, man, there's a crib in here. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh,
you all right?
shit, yeah. Well, I just fell through the floor. Ow, God.
You alright, man?
Oh, shit.
We need to go.
We gotta get out of here. Ow, gosh, that hurt. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, that's a first for me. Not for Tim.
No. Welcome to the club.
So I fell through the floor. I didn't fall all the way through, thank God, because it was about, what, 8 or 10 foot down?
It was at least 8 foot.
It had a pretty deep cellar, basement, whatever. And I stood and I felt the floor start giving my left foot. So I transferred all my weight to the right foot and it just went right through like butter.
Well, if you listen to the clips, though, I feel kind of bad because I said right before it happened, I felt the ground cracking right under my foot.
Because I heard it, and I'm like, are you falling through the floor? Because I was worried about you falling through.
And I was like, no, it's just cracking a little bit. We're good. I didn't realize that it weakened the spot for you to step on.
Well,
we both almost went through. John went through just a little bit.
Yeah, I got my whole leg down in there. I sat right down on the floor. Give me a good adrenaline rush for sure. That house is very unsafe, guys. We decided to just get out. Off
the list.
It's off the list. So yeah, guys, I always remember, be very careful where you step, because I even thought about it when I went in there. Like, the whole floor's covered, so you can't see the floor if it was rotted or anything.
Yes.
And I stood right in probably the worst spot.
And I stood there.
Yeah, he stood there before I did.
Yeah.
But the bigger guy always crashes through. You weakened it. That's what you did.
But I mean,
you
I
weakened
had
it.
my whole, I stood in that exact spot for a good few seconds and filmed.
Yeah, you did. So the bonus footage you saw in here was actually Tim's, because Tim only got a little over a minute worth of footage. He said, hey, you can have it to complete a video.
It was a cool angle. You get to see a little bit of yourself in the video falling.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't recording when I fell through, but he started recording.
As a true friend, guys, check this out. As a true friend, John's falling through the floor. What do I scream out? My camera! Because it wasn't recording.
So before he lends me a hand, he gets his camera filming.
My camera, I hit record as I'm reaching for John.
Yep.
I am a true friend, guys.
You are, man. True friend. I would have done the same thing. I'd have been mad because I wasn't filming you actually falling. So.
Oh, goodness.
But, hey, you know what? It happens. This is the risk you take. I could have got hurt really bad, actually. It could have been way worse than what it was, because it was a deep drop. And that whole place, there's like one way in, and it's all boarded up. I don't know if I could have found a way out down there without.
And I know there's a lot of times we go into these places and we look like we take it for granted, our safety. But we are very cautious about our safety. That was just a freak accident. And
yeah.
It's one of those things that remind you it doesn't matter how careful you are and how much safety you take. It's still something going to happen if you do this long enough.
Yeah, and it's inevitable. Going into these old places, it's falling apart. You're going to fall through something. Something's going to fall on you. It's a big risk, and just remember that when you're out there, guys. Always be careful, and always have a backup plan. That's why I like, when I go somewhere like that, I like to bring him with me, simply because safety. Because if I would have fell all the way through that floor and broke my leg, and I'd have been alone, honestly, he had signal and I didn't. Like, I had no cell signal here.
Yeah.
So if he'd had to, if I had to call 911 or something, I wouldn't have been able to. I'd have been stuck. And that's why it's good when you do these risky explores to bring someone with you, and you got each other's back that way.
And he's got the keys, so I have to save him.
Yeah. Because I won't give his rear end the keys. I'd be like, you get me out here first and we'll talk.
Guys,
but
you talk about an adrenaline rush, and now that it's starting to wear down a little bit, it's just like a kind of a shaky thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't even happen to me, just watching him go through the floor like that.
And you guys know that this has always been a big fear of mine, is falling through the floor. I've said it to Tim 100 times. I'm like, how safe is the floors? That's always my biggest concern. I'm always like, how's the floor
One of my
safe?
last videos was the antique stuff, the repair shop with all the TVs and radios and stuff.
And I like not to go in there.
Yeah, John saw it. He said he would not go in there because of the way the porch looked, the floors, and the other house that was next door to it with the floor that was sitting like this. And John was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And that's why I filmed it. Because he's very careful about the floors he walks on, and this one tricked him.
Yeah, this guy assured me, it's safe in there. But to your credit, you said it wasn't like that when you was there before.
It wasn't. I took my son in there. I was in there before, but that was almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
So with the heavy rains we've had, the floors leaking and getting wet, it ate away at it.
It sure did. But it's a cool place. It was a little bit of a fail, but it's here for you guys. And for you guys who are on Patreon, you got to see this a while back. Thank you. And guys, if you'd like to support the channel, join Patreon. I do upload bonus content, early content, lens clips. I send you cool stuff. All kinds of fun stuff goes on. on Patreon. I also sell t-shirts and Spreadshirt, and all the links are down below, and right here, right there above Tim's head. Click on that, and till next time, guys, I love y'all.
Peace.